She handicapped, she laying down.
And her father, he's really caught in the middle of this tragedy. On the one hand, his elderly mother has been murdered. On the other, his daughter accused of the heinous crime.
Sorry to make you go through this again.
This is Vladimir Koval, a poor father who has just realized that his own 14-year-old daughter, Sofia Koval, took his mother's life. And as he finds himself in the crossfire of this tragic crime, both Vladimir and the detectives will realize that the signs behind this unthinkable act had been there since the beginning.
She's fairly aggressive now, so she was even more aggressive then?
More aggressive.
Signs that were missed, and signs that this story is much more than it appears.
She was crying for mama, she was speaking about war.
It was just after midnight on May 23, 2023, when Vladimir Koval returned to his apartment in Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, after a rare night out with friends. An immigrant from Ukraine, he had recently moved into the apartment with his daughter, 14-year-old Sofia Koval, and his mother, 79-year-old Yevgenia Koval. It was supposed to be a safe escape from the war raging in their home country, a place where they could all start over and live peaceful lives. But when Vladimir walked into the apartment that night, he realized his life was never going to be peaceful again. His mother laid on the floor, beaten beyond recognition. She was 79 years old and had survived World War II, living under a dictatorship, the fall of the Soviet Union, and finally the war with Russia. And tragically, after overcoming all of that, her life had been snatched from her in her own home by her own granddaughter. Sofia stood next to Yevgenia, sobbing hysterically with blood on her clothes and face. She repeatedly told her father that she was sorry and had just been defending herself. Horrified, Vladimir called 911. His mother was rushed to a nearby hospital and was sadly pronounced dead on arrival. Now he was forced to process the reality that not only was his loving mother gone, but the person who meant the most in the world to him, his daughter, was the one who had killed her. The following footage was kindly provided to us by the Broward Sheriff's Office in Florida.
Do you understand what perjury is?
No.
So perjury is lying while you're under oath. So I just swore you in. So if I find out you're lying to me, you could be charged as a crime here with that, okay? All right. Obviously, we talked off record already once, but I want to go on record with everything so we have it all in here. Briefly tell me, you came over, when did you come to America?
1996.
Oh, so you were over in 1996?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you bring your daughter over here then?
September 15th, 2023.
All right. So were you kind of going back and forth, or how did? So you were living over, you went over there and you brought her back?
I was there living.
Okay.
In Florida for 7 years,
right.
And I was traveling back and forth
right.
to see my family.
All right. And then, did you bring your grandmother over here, or your mother, her grandmother? Did you bring her over at the same time?
No, she came in 2016.
So your mother had been here before?
She's been with me all these years till now.
So she comes over here 2016, and then you bring your daughter over in September of 2023. I mean 2023. So kind of just, so did your grandmother fall and break her hip, or what happened with that? How did that happen?
She fell.
She fell, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And when was that?
First time she fell on January, I would say.
So it was the end of January?
End of January,
okay.
Correct. She just came from Ukraine.
Okay.
And 4 days after she broke.
So she was traveling back and forth to Ukraine?
Yeah,
okay.
She was traveling to Ukraine for her dental.
Okay.
And I go to pick her up in January.
All right.
So basically, I traveled to Poland,
okay.
pick my daughter, and drop my mother
okay.
for going to Ukraine, check on property and so on. So I took my daughter. She went to Ukraine for 4 months.
Okay.
At January, I brought her in.
The Koval story is the story of many immigrants making their way in a new country. Initially, Vladimir came over by himself in 1996 to make money for his family and build a life for himself as a young man. He visited Ukraine often, where he fell in love with Sofia's mother, and the two had Sofia in 2010. Yes, believe it or not, someone born in 2010 is somehow old enough to murder someone else. When the war ramped up heading into 2021, Sophia's parents decided it would be best for her to follow her father to the US where she'd be safe. Her grandmother, Yevgenia, would be able to help raise her, at least until her mother could successfully immigrate or the war came to an end. Sadly, neither of those came, and by 2023, something in Sophia seemed to snap.
Now, since Sunday, has there been any problems between your daughter and her at all?
Not really.
Okay.
We have, I don't remember what the date was. Okay, today is already 20.
Yeah.
Okay, on the 11th, no, we don't have a problem. I brought her in,
Right.
and we have no problem.
But there was a problem before. You said there was one instance where your daughter raised a hand to her,
Yeah,
supposedly?
that was back in a, actually it was, let me say, it was, okay, I brought her in. It was probably like a January.
Okay.
January.
But your daughter never hit her, right, at all?
No, she never complained. No, never complained. But she noticed that, you know what, she raised her hand on me to hit me.
Uh-huh.
But she didn't.
Would she, like, talk back to her at all, or?
Nothing.
Okay.
I didn't notice because grandma, she's silent, she's very peaceful.
Okay.
She never argued. She never have anything to say.
Alright. And then now today, we talked off record about the pool. I guess your daughter was being a little aggressive at the pool, you were saying, or kind of acting
noticed
different?
Something like that different. I don't know. It was reason because she doesn't sleep, or she was.
So let's walk through that on the record, actually. We'll go on that, actually. So, I guess, so basically, today is now Thursday. So Tuesday into Wednesday, you had told me your daughter didn't sleep at all, right? Is that what happened?
She sleep, but we went to sleep like at 4 o'clock morning.
4 a.m. And you woke up around like 8 a.m., you said?
Yeah, 8 a.m. Just making a decision, bring her to school or not.
So now, why was she like hyper? Or?
She was crying for mama. She was speaking about war. I don't know. She was complaining that that nobody listened to her, and I mean all this kind of nonsense, I would say.
Has she ever spoken like this before, really, at all?
She was spoken like that in September, sometime September was good. October, I mean that thing is happening, but not in that extreme.
Alright. Now, obviously, we were down by the car earlier, and you saw the way she was acting down there. Was she acting similar, or is this a lot worse than she was acting?
Just now?
Yeah.
No, she was a lot worse.
Now she's a lot worse than she was?
Now it's, I mean, she's speaking nonsense, but I saw her much, let's say last night, speaking about the night before, she was super aggressive.
Okay, so even more, because she's fairly aggressive now, so she was even more aggressive then?
More aggressive.
Okay.
So if I gave her melatonin, and she have, instead 1, I told her 1, she got a 5. And then...
She took 5 herself?
5, yeah. I didn't see it. She told me that she got a 5.
Thankfully, the only side effect of taking too much melatonin is becoming a walking zombie the next day, not violence, hallucinations, or psychotic behavior. Obviously, the melatonin didn't excuse Sophia's behavior. Her father, however, believes that her lack of sleep contributed to her violent decision. It's true, mental health conditions can be exacerbated by a lack of sleep. And though I'm no psychiatrist, it seems that Sophia's mental health had begun deteriorating well before she came to the US. While in Ukraine, the war forced Sophia out of school. Around this time, she began ranting to anyone who would listen about things she claimed happened to her: drug usage, attempted attacks by men, and rampant bullying. However, there was never any evidence that any of these events took place, and in retrospect, her father has called her constant insistence that they had a red flag. When Sophia came to the US, he tried to get her mental health treatment, but even with his insurance, he couldn't afford weekly psychiatrist and therapy appointments.
Now, during the day then, how was she during the day after she slept?
During the day, she wake up. We have a conversation once with my fiance in Ukraine, her mother.
Okay.
We have a long conversation till probably noon. So she was always arguing, and then I decided, we put her in her bedroom, just separate her, so we have a conversation with her mother, speaking about her behavior and what to do.
So she was still kind of aggressive even during the day after sleeping?
She was aggressive, not in that extent, but she wasn't eating. And we went, I tried to defuse the situation. I took her grandma to the pool and asking her, can you go with grandma? Because she, not once, she was taking grandma to the pool instead of me. So then I later on joined them, but she refused, so I drive on a stroller, a wheelchair. I drive mother to the pool, and everything was fine. We played with it, but she was kind of like a silent, just hitting the ball hard, being acting, running, jumping in the water, diving, kind of like not as typical, relaxing. She was up.
Kind of amped a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because she didn't drink or didn't eat, or if what would trigger her, but it was manageable. I can talk to her. I can tell her what to do, and she was listening. So I didn't bother her. So we step aside with grandma. We have a prayer. It's typical our exercise. And I said, we're going home. Are you coming? She said, give me another half an hour. So we left.
She left her by herself for about a half hour?
Yeah, I left her by herself, playing with kids. There was kids, and she wanted to stay, I see. So I thought, fine. There was adults around, so I went home. I prepared the dinner, I made the laundry, and then by clock, it was already 4 o'clock.
You had talked about that she was pulling the, like a swim thing away from your grandmother. You said earlier that she was...
Yeah, it was today.
Okay.
It was today.
So was she doing it like out of anger, or why was she, or do you know why she was doing it?
For some reason, she get out and force her out of the pool.
Force your grandmother out of the pool?
Or forcing her out of the pool because kind of afraid her sunburn. Okay. Saying, hey, get out, get that lotion or something. And she pulling her, so I make her noticeable correction. I say, listen, leave her alone, go play with the ball or do anything else. Very much.
So now, does she eat dinner at night then, or around 4? You said you made food or whatever. Did she eat food?
I made food. No, she was in the pool. I fed grandma and went to pick her up and offer her food.
And did she eat it?
And I left food on the table, expecting that she will finish it. So there was food for grandma. She ate it, and another. I left.
Did your daughter eat the food at all or not?
I didn't notice if she ate or not, but it looked like when I noticed, like inside my eyes, it was there still.
So when you left, so you said then you leave around 7 to 8 p.m.?
7, yeah. 7, 6, I would say.
Oh, between 6 and 7, you think?
6 to 7.
6 to 7, all right.
That night, Vladimir went out with friends, having hid Sofia's phone as both a punishment for her acting out and out of the hope that without the distraction she may finally get some much-needed sleep. Instead, she lashed out at her grandmother for reasons we may never know. In the aftermath, Sofia insisted that her grandmother had scratched her first, but there was not a single injury on Sofia anywhere when she was taken into custody.
Where's your daughter at when you leave?
She was in bed.
In bedroom, right.
And I told her, listen, I got to go. Take care of that your room. Right. Because she never make her bed, she never does her clothes. Basically, I noticed it's not first time, it was night before. That she just pull all clothes from the closet, put on a bedroom. And I said, listen, what the heck, you have to follow the rules. So she refused. So, and that how it started, argument, because she didn't want to. I said, listen, I give you 10 minutes, I give you half an hour, and always the same. She would never do it. So I came, and I I took it all, because it was already midnight. Right. So I took clothes, put on a commode, and forced her to the bed.
So it was the night before?
No. That night before.
Right.
On 22nd, on yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, it's how she got overexcited, and then she had an argument with me. Why you forcing me? I don't want her to sleep with me, but I know if I don't sleep, she will not sleep. She will do. So I laid her down. I said she will not sleep. So we went mother call all night. So she was worried. We went to the living room and speaking with mother. She was walking around, here, there. She hot, she cold, she want to drink. Then mother said, listen, you got to take melatonin, get magnesium and B6, kind of said to help her.
Right.
So I don't know, I didn't see if she took it, but she came to me and she dropped on me another tablet melatonin. Okay, it's for you. I said, I don't need it, I'm fine, I'm ready to go sleep. So she took it, it's like swallowed. Says, here, how many? I got already 5. And she went back.
That was 11, yeah. So when you go to leave, then now another argument kind of started. When you go to leave around 6, so there was another argument over the clothing again?
There, again, it was the same argument.
And you took her phone from her then, or what happens? Or?
Yeah, I hide the phone because I know if I leave the phone, she's going to play. She will do nothing.
No, you said, was the phone still hidden when you came home, or was the phone out?
It was out. I mean, it was hidden.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was hidden.
All right. Where's the phone at now?
On the table.
So you took it out and put it there, or what happened?
Look, when I was leaving,
right,
I had the phone in my bedroom shelf.
Right.
So expecting that she will not find it.
Right.
And when I came, I see Grandma already.
Right.
Laying down. I want to know if she found the phone. Did she use the phone? Did she call anybody?
Oh, okay.
So I went to the bedroom, checked it on the phone. The phone was there, but I pulled it and I came to the bedroom trying to do CPI and put the phone on the table.
All right. So let's get, I guess now. So you leave around 6 or 7. Where exactly do you go?
Okay. I go to my friend.
Where does he live?
He doesn't live. He came here for business.
No. Where do you go to meet him at?
Oh, it's Oakland Park.
Do you know the address or?
I don't know. Actually, I have an address in my. I came. I pick him up, and we do some delivery. This is motel.
4071 Northeast 21st Avenue. So you pick them up from there. What time around there do you pick them up, do you think?
I would say like around 7, because we have he prepared some ribs. So we have dinner together. And then I asked him if he wanted to go with me. We went to Fort Lauderdale. So one stop I have in by Gallery Mall.
All right, Gallery Mall.
And another stop it's called what is it called? Approximately. I will give you approximate.
Yeah.
This is on 6. What is it called? This is like a apartment building.
Apartment on Sistrunk?
Huh?
On 6th Street?
On Sistrunk. Yeah, Sistrunk, and for that Federal.
On Federal, okay.
On Sistrunk, yeah.
So you're dropping off a package, or what do you drop off? Or
I got Easter pie left over from the church.
Okay.
So they asked me to distribute. So I found the people
who use
might take it. So
and then you go back. Do you drop him back off at his apartment?
I drop him back in apartment.
And then you drive home?
And I drive home. Yeah.
Okay. And so when you come home, is your daughter in the living room when you come home, or where?
No, she was in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Hot bedroom. Screaming. And I've
Like yelling, or what was?
Something blubbering. some like a little crying, kind of like, but not like not really yelling.
Okay, so not loud, just kind of making.
Just making noise, make you cry. And I see grandma. I couldn't recognize, so I asked Sophia, "Come here. What did? What happened? What happened?"
You said she was laying same way we found her.
Same as you found it.
She was laying face up on the ground.
I think all bruised.
Okay. So your daughter says that she had a tap. Sorry. I'm sorry to make you go through this again. But your daughter said that your mom attacked her or hit her or something like that, or?
I said, "What happened? Why you did it? Why you did it? What you did to grandma?" She encouraged me. I defended myself. Sophia doesn't look. It's defensive.
Right.
She handicapped. She laying down. How it could be bruised? How you defend her?
And I looked at your daughter. Did you see any marks on your daughter at all?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Did she say, like, point to any place that she was scratched at all, or did
No, she didn't show me anything. She said she's scratched, but no, I think she just pay back. I think it's more aggravation over me, and that I have no ability to bring her home, because it's a typical topic. I need a mom. I want a mom. I said, Sophia, you understand? It's not me to decide.
Right.
We have to have a time. So I couldn't control that. And then she goes, like, explode and scream, "Mama, mama." It was the night before.
So now she said she hit her with a belt. Is that what she said she hit her with? The belt that was there?
The belt, yeah.
Did she say she used anything else though?
No, she didn't tell me.
Did she say how many times she hit her, or did she give anything?
I didn't ask.
Okay.
I didn't have time to ask.
And then obviously we talked about the walker looked like the piece was broken off of it.
Yeah, I think there was also as a tool.
Ultimately, Yevgenia was killed by blunt force trauma. Her granddaughter's weapon of choice was not only her fists and a belt, but her grandmother's own walker, which she was unable to move without.
Like I said, before this though, has she ever been physical with you at all? Like try to hit you and like that?
I would say she may get them. Actually, I don't know if it was triggered because night before I picked her up from school. I went to some gentleman, so he prepared dinner, so we swam in the pool. And there was something like that, she trying to push me in the pool. So I said, I don't want it, so I started wrestling with her. And she was aggressive, and then she losing, she started crying. She went to his apartment, because we was outdoors, and she was crying. So I let it go. I didn't make any attempt to calm her down. But then I said, Sophia, I'm stronger. Why are you trying to fight with me? So this was case that I had to break. And from that, I think she was very offended.
Did it seem like she was play fighting then, or was it more of like aggressive fighting, would you say?
It's for beginning, it was like a play. And then I see she was aggressive.
Okay. So it kind of switched in the middle.
It switched in the middle. And she tried, and I kept her over the pool. I said, "Why you pulling me and trying to drop me in the pool? I can do it better as you." So I keep it. I said, "You want to go down to the pool in dress?" No. So she started see that, and I pull her away. And I said, "You see, I have a chance. I can do it.
Right.
Why are you trying to?" And she would start crying, and then her joy separated. She went home. And then, I see she disappointed, so I took the car and drove her back to her apartment.
Right.
And then it's actually when it started. Then her mother called, and she we're trying to drive her to the pool. I said, I did it, but she initiated. She trying to fight with me.
Huh.
It's one case of it.
Obviously, the way she was acting was very agitated right now, and I don't think that's normal. That's not normal for her at all. Right? Okay. How has that been happening more frequently, or has it been getting worse and worse, or has she, right the way she's acting now, even the last night, obviously, has that been happening more often? Is that something that's gone on for a long time, or is that fairly new?
It's gone a long time since she came.
All right.
And then the issue came, I don't know, maybe as a child she didn't understand that the immigration doesn't play, And her mother, I don't know if mother insists to her and she put the pressure on me.
But so over in Ukraine, was she having these type of outbursts and kind of being
in Ukraine?
Yeah, being very agitated, I would say.
I would say once she had the issue.
Okay.
Once it's at the time that bullying she had.
Okay. How long ago was that? Would you say?
It was in 2013, like in 2000, right when war started.
Okay.
2022.
22. Okay.
Yeah, let's say 2022, and I brought her 2023. Yeah.
Okay. But other than that, it was maybe the one time. Other than that, not this.
2000. I guess no, it happened 2023 on beginning in March.
March. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was a little.
Yeah, yeah.
So then it had. So now, so it's kind of seemed like it's maybe been increasing as time has gone by. She's been getting worse and worse. Would you say, or?
I would say she become kind of worse because her mother,
Right.
and that attachment she broke, and she started very aggressive with me. She always argued. She had to avoid the argument. It was very hard. So then I see it doesn't help.
Right.
So I've been pushing her, to do her duty with the school, with obeying, and so on.
I always have to go down now, maybe see if your daughter come up here and talk and stuff like that. Before we go off record, is there anything else you think I need to know that you want to tell me?
I mean, I just everything in my mind. I'm trying to think about that last night.
Right.
Yeah, it was a rough night, and she was crying. She didn't sleep. We have a call from because Ukraine is already awakened.
Right.
So we talked to mother. I mean, she was pushing me out of the bed because she didn't want me there. I insisted, and I was already sleeping, and I was calm. She trying to speak. I said, Sophia, you got to stop.
Right.
And she was speaking. She saw me not replying. She fell asleep. That's something. Then today morning, I woke her up. She was upset that she didn't go to school. I explained her, and I did not notice anything like bring to the point where we at.
Right. And yeah, there's a big difference between being aggravated and agitated and then attacking someone and actually hurting them. All right, sir.
I should come a little bit early. I said, when it happened, when it came, she said, half an hour.
Oh, so she did say it happened about half an hour beforehand?
Yeah. Before I came. So.
Did you ask her, did you call, did you say, why didn't you call 911, or did you ask any of that kind of stuff?
I mean, she didn't have a phone, but anyway, I never expect that.
Oh, so you said, when did this happen? She says a half hour before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Due to the dramatic nature of this crime, the trial caught the attention of the entire state. Florida's motto, after all, is come on vacation, leave on probation for a reason. They aren't generally soft when it comes to the charges they hand out. In this case, though, many argue that they were. Sophia took a plea deal, pleading guilty to manslaughter, which, due to her age, will result in spending up to 3 years in the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice. Additionally, the judge put her under court-mandated supervision until she's 21, after which she's expected to be deported back to Ukraine, since she had yet to become an American citizen.
Let's go all to the state's now asking me to sentence her on the juvenile sanctions.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Koval on case number 24-01-0822 CF10A. You have the right to plead not guilty and go to trial like we've talked about. You can plead guilty where you say you did it, or you can plead no contest. No contest is you're not saying you did it, you're not saying you didn't do it, you're just saying, Judge, I'm willing to take this punishment in order to move on with my life. How do you wish to plead?
No contest.
You are going to be transferred to a juvenile program. You will meet with a conditional release officer at that program. You will meet with the officials at that program. You will be given all your terms and conditions. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have 30 days to appeal the sentence and judgment of the court. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
For her father, the crime was unbearable. He expressed that while he loves his mother and believes the crime is a travesty, he still loves his daughter and wants to support her healing journey. When the verdict was read, he thanked the prosecution, defense, and judge, telling them that though his heart was forever shattered, he appreciated how they handled the case.
Whatever outcome is, I accept the judgment. And to say, in the end, I just mentioned I saw the seal of state attorney, which saying, we trust, in God we trust. And some verse came to me, I want to express that. Back in the time of Noah, time of great knowledge and great ignorance, there was flood. Noah standing on a boat in a deck, seeing his son overboard drowning. He cried hard to the heaven, saying, Lord, I see my son drowning. Let me save him. And he heard the voice saying, your family, your children on a boat, take care of those who had it. I don't present myself as a moral or God, but if I will be on a boat in his shoes, I definitely will reach my hands to my son, to my daughter. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.